Hello, my name is Melina Vassiliou. I'm the chair of the FLS committee, and the purpose of this video is to update you on some of the things that we're doing on the committee. I want to acknowledge the committee co-chairs Alan O'Kranick and Neil Seymour, as well as the SAGES staff who helped the committee run, Inga Brisman and Christelle Menetrier, among others. I want to also acknowledge the hard work of the entire FLS committee in making this all happen. The FLS committee, the goals of the committee really are first and foremost to make the FLS program and FLS testing available to all residency programs. We also have a lot of interest in helping internationally the exam and the FLS program become available, and for centers and residency programs internationally to have more awareness about the program. And finally, we have a mandate to maintain the integrity of the exam and to maintain the exam, to make sure it's concurrent, to make sure that it's still relevant, and that it continues to be a valid high-stakes exam. In terms of what we're doing on the committee or our current initiatives, we recently finalized a blueprint, or a new blueprint for the didactic component of the exam, and we're in the process now of writing additional questions and making sure that they're correctly mapped to the blueprint, and then of course testing the questions or beta testing them. We have an upcoming retreat in order to write additional questions and review some questions that have already been written. And the next step will be, of course, updating the manual skills and going through an entire multi-step blueprinting process for that, and that is something we are in the process of planning and hope to accomplish in the next few months. We will also be at some point moving towards an organization-wide learning management system, and FLS will be part of that process, and so we are preparing our content and updating things for that migration, which I'm sure you may have heard about through other committee chairs and videos as well. We have a few test centers opening up internationally, one in Beijing, and an interest from a center in Pakistan, as well as for a recent application from a center in Nigeria, so that's exciting for us. You may also find a new interface and customer relationship management system where you can buy your vouchers, and it's centralized for all of the fundamentals. And finally, I want to tell you about Proctor in a Box, which is something new that has been developed and tested quite rigorously by one of our co-chairs, Alan O'Kranick. And essentially, it's everything that you need to do testing comes in a box, shipped to you, and all you need is an invigilator, and then you can do the FLS test, in particular the manual skills test. And this is something that could be appropriate for perhaps test centers who don't have enough volume to maintain their test center status, as well as other remote places where testing might not be as readily available. And so these are some of our initiatives. I hope that you find it interesting, and if you have any questions or if you're interested in becoming part of the committee, just let us know. Bye.